In this video, I inherited my grandpa's $3 million farm, but I have no farming experience. I now have the challenge of keeping the farm profitable and hopefully not going bankrupt. Will I be able to do it? Stay tuned to find out. And if you guys want to see more content like this, be sure to subscribe and dropping a like helps too. Anyway, let's go do some farming. Well, boys, it's another day back out here on the farm. We got way too much to do. There's lots of stuff going on today, but there's going to be something new coming to the farm. And, well, hopefully it's going to replace the John Deere, but that's not showing up till later this afternoon, so in the meantime here, we're going to get to work. Anyway, we did end up renting a seeder a little while ago, and we've been meaning to go out and finish our last field. We're going to go do that, and I think this this grass here is getting tall enough to the point where we might be able to cut it, and then hopefully get a second cut out of it later this year, so we're probably going to get to a bit of that. But for now, I think we'll be busy enough with trying to get this seeding finished. All right, last field of the year. Let's get this in the ground. All right, technically speaking, this is not the last field, the second last field, since that one right there is separated. But, you know, you get the idea. Anyways, this shouldn't take too long. The seeder is pretty decently sized. Well, this one's all wrapped up here. On to the next. And we should be good for seed here, I hope. And after we finish this up, we got to take the seeder back to the co-op, and a plethora of other projects have to be done, so we'll be busy. And that is the last of it. Finally done. Let's just rip this thing back here. And I thought I was going to have to wash the International, but it's actually looking pretty clean, so I think we'll be all right. So I just got the seeder back to the co-op there, and I think I'm just going to stop in here at our neighbors where we store some of our equipment and grab one of our grain carts, because we're probably going to need it, well, eventually. Not anytime soon, but eventually it will be needed. Also going to need our rake there. I'll get that later. I'm sure we'll be okay for now. Ah, crap. I got to finish the driveway too. We'll just get this put right here for now. Bring up a little more. The International here is going to go on to the Vermeer Haybine, and hopefully we get a chance to use that today. I don't know. We'll find out. I think we're good to go and hang, though, hopefully. So a while ago, we got a bunch of gravel here to finish up a driveway. And it worked out pretty good, but we've got a little extra now, and I don't really know where to put it here. So I'm thinking I'm probably just going to dump it right back here. I get some of it moved out of the way at the very least. Oh boy, back end's lifting up. I should have told them not to dump so much here, because now we have to move all of this. Who knows, maybe in 20 years we might have this pile gone. Well, it has taken me about an hour here, but we got most of the gravel moved to back there. I think I'm going to try finish off this road here and maybe put a little bit out front of our grain bin house here, because why not? Well, maybe I should have mowed the grass here, but oh well. Well, we're pretty much finished here. Just need to smooth everything out a little bit, and I think we'll be good. We're pretty close to it, at least. Got a little bit of a trail laid down here, but I need to clear out some grass, so this is probably going to be coming out of here anyway. Well, I think that'll about do it. We got this all nice and cleaned up. Now, I'm actually going to go hop in the John Deere, and we're going to get this thing cleaned up a little bit. Is this going away? We got a new tractor coming today, and I think it won't be here for a little while yet, but I want to get this all good to go, at the very least. All right. I think this is about as good as it's going to get. It's all shined up now, looking a bit cleaner. Should be able to stay parked here for now. We're getting the loader taken off the 8950 here because we got to head over to the neighbors there, grab some more haying equipment, and then I think we're going to get to cutting here. Looks good enough to go now. Okay, let's see if we can actually get this out of here. This might be a bit of a challenge, and I think we got it. Perfect. Quick grease, and this thing should be good to go. So we're just pulling into the neighbor's yard here. We were supposed to cut their hay field last year, but we got a little wrapped up at our own haying and didn't really have a lot of time. So this year we're getting a jump on it and going to try cut it here first. We're doing this more in exchange for the storage of our equipment over the winter, so we're going to try to get this done here. It really shouldn't take us too long. We're just going to cut the back here behind the shop. May as well. Little extra bales never hurt nobody. And with the bigger tractor this year, this Vermeer just rips. Last year was a little slower because we had it on the smaller John Deere, but this year, I think we're pretty much set. Heck, this is so thick already, I think we'll definitely get a second cut off of it easy, especially if we get enough rain. Don't mind me here, just cutting your front lawn. Yeah, unless they got a mow, I guess. If we can, we'll try rake this up today and then just let it dry out, and then we should be able to bale it. So long as we don't get any rain, because if we get rain, then we are screwed on baling for a little while. And that is the last of it for here. Anyways, we still got a lot more land to cut. We've got all behind there by the old moonshine barn of Grandpa's back there. We've got all of the house land, and we mostly cut around the farm a lot. Because frankly, there's a lot of open space, so can't let it go to waste, I guess. But that's for another day, because if we get too much cut and it rains, it's just not a good time. Just got to fuel up the old case here before we head out. Man, this thing is going to need a wash when we get back. Check it out using our new driveway. This comes in handy, actually. I mean, we pretty much just went out that way anyway, and there was no driveway there, so better now that we have it, I guess. We're going to have a swath of hay here just put right in their driveway, but I'm sure they don't mind. Gotta watch the edge of this. Can't be hitting no fence. That'd be a bad day for the rake and the fence. And my wallet. Well, that about does it. Everything's raked up. I think we're good to go to let this dry out. And then we'll come back at a later date. Get it all baled up. They do have a swath going right through the driveway, but it'll be all right. Problem for later. I'm pretty sure as I was finishing up the hayfield there, I saw something pull into my yard. So better go investigate. Holy smokes, it's here. All right, let me go park the case here real quick. Oh, it needs a bath. Yeah, I'll do that later. Yeah, look at this. Just a bit of an upgrade here to our old four-wheel drive. Now, this is a Big Bud tractor. Some of you may or may not recognize this. It's one of Big Bud's smaller models, but it's still an absolutely massive tractor. Anyway, nothing really close to the biggest tractor in the world, but I think it'll still do the job. We're gonna get this unloaded here real quick, and we're gonna load up the old John Deere. Now, I found that tractor a while back. The guy didn't really want to get rid of it, but we ended up working out a deal where it was a partial trade. This with a lot of cash on top for the rest of it. So the old 8850 is getting sent away. We needed something bigger for our planter anyway, and I figured this would be the perfect upgrade because I really didn't want to go with anything too new or too old, and I figured this would be the perfect deal. Plus, this thing has an absolute crap load of power. Oh man, I can't wait to get this thing out in the fields. It's gonna be sick. Look how much bigger it is compared to the other John Deere here. I guess the John Deere has bigger wheels, but you can just see how much more beefy this thing is. But man, this is gonna be quite the sweet rig to get out into the field. And when you get an opportunity to buy a Big Bud, you don't pass that up. All right, well, the transporter's getting everything strapped down here. I had to take a better look at this thing. Now, Grandpa always wanted a Big Bud tractor, but unfortunately, really hard to come by. And if you do come by them, usually they're like beat to crap because they were workhorses. That's what they were built for. They're built to be used. Some way, somehow, I managed to find one that's not beat to crap. Look at the interior on this. Like a spaceship. Not really, because it's pretty old, but like back in the day, this thing was a spaceship. All the different dials, all the switches. Ridiculous. Might have to eventually get some bigger wheels and tires on this, but for now, I'm sure these will do just fine. This thing's actually going to be quite the rig being hooked up to the grain cart here. Oh yeah, check that out. And hopefully this thing should run the planter just a little bit better than the other John Deere there, because it did run it. It was just a little small. But now, I think we got something that'll run just about anything we need it to. 8950 here needs a wash. Can't put this stuff away dirty. I was just thinking, I'm not sure if I have a bale spear for my skid steer. I know I had one for the old one, but not sure if I sold it with that skid steer or not. I'm gonna have to go look around, because if I don't have one, I'll have to go buy one. There, that's all clean now. Anyways, where the heck's my bale spear at? I have a set of forks here. This is for the 3-point hitch. Where is my bale spear? Is it in the shop? Nope. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to go buy one. Unless it got set somewhere else, but I can't find it anywhere around here. Yeah, nada. No idea where it could have went. I was thinking I might get a bale spear for my loader too. May as well. I mean, that thing could probably carry like 3 or 4 bales easily. So I might just have to go get one for that as well. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed. Subscribe and goodbye.